So class 9, today we are going to study our next chapter in this chapter number 11, work and energy. Okay, so we have already studied various chapter in physics. While in this chapter we are going to study about what is work, what is energy. So we'll just go with the chapter then. So you know that in your previous chapters we have talked about various ways of describing motions of the object. अभी तक आपने physics में you have studied about the ways of describing motion, like equations of motions. You use 3 equations of motion. Remember them? What are those 3 equations of motions?
Yes, ma'am.
Just tell me. What are those 3 equations of motion that we have studied?
Ma'am, first equation that is, ma'am,
Yes.
E equals to U plus AT.
Yes.
It is S equals to UT plus half AT square.
Yes.
And third is V square is equal to 2AS plus U square.
Very good. So we have described the motion of any object by using 3 equations of motion. Similarly, after this we studied about chapter number 9, which actually help us to understand the cause of motion, that if any object is moving from one place to the other, then the motion has happened. And in motion chapter we have studied about various quantities that we have to calculate the displacement, distance, time, initial velocity, final velocity, or the various quantities of motion. In next chapter of physics, you have studied about the cause of motion. What is the cause of motion? Why the motion has happened? You know, आपको पता है कि what was the cause of motion? In chapter number 9, what you have studied? Yes, tell me.
The unbalanced force is the cause.
Yes, very good. So you have studied that if we apply some force, then only one object will do the motion. The motion of any object is caused by some force which is applied on it. Clear? So in class 9 physics you have studied about motion. आपने motion पढ़ा, motion में various quantities पढ़े. उसके बाद आपने cause of motion, that is you have studied about force and the various laws of motion. आपने cause of motion पढ़ा, which was a force, unbalanced force, which actually displaces one object to the object from one place to the other. इसके बाद you have studied the chapter gravitation. What you have studied in gravitation? What you have studied in gravitation?
Then for universal gravitation, rate of moon.
Yes. So you have studied.
We have studied.
Yeah.
Now we have studied the relation between any two massive bodies.
Very good. So you have studied that if two bodies are having mass, then what will happen? There will be an existence of force between them too. There will be some force, and that kind of force is known as gravitational force. You have understood the formula for gravitational force also. You have understood gravity, acceleration due to gravity. So we have actually understood motions and the causes of motion and various kind of motions and the various kind of forces. Now in this chapter we are going to understand about the phenomena of work and energy. We will understand what is work and what is the relationship between work and energy. Work और energy कैसे related है, and हम किस चीज को work बोलते हैं in the language of science. Which things we are going to say that the work is done or work is not done. Clear? And आपको इस चैप्टर में पहले तो वर्क पढ़ना है, वर्क का फॉर्मूला you have to study. After this you are going to study about energy. What is energy and the various types of energy. You already know that there are 2 types of energy. Potential energy and
Kinetic energy.
yes, potential energy and kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy
Yes.
and potential energy.
So you are going to study about energies in detail, and you are going to study about work in detail. So this is actually an introduction.
We are going to study about power also.
Yes. So today we are having a small introduction of the chapter only. So you know that energy हमें क्यों required होती है? You know that all living beings need food. Living beings have to perform several basic activities to survive. आपको पता है that we do many activities in day-to-day our lives, and for this we need what? We need energy. Okay. So energy का आपको need पता चला that for doing various activities you need energy. Similarly, animals too get engaged in activities. For example, they may jump, run. So these kind of things, if you are doing these activities, jump, run, fight, move, etc., we need energy.
This is not a
Yes, this is not known as energy, but we need energy for such activities. Okay, even machines need energy. आपको पता है कोई भी machine ऐसे work नहीं करती है. If you are having a scooter or if you are having a car, your automobile will not move until or unless there will be no fuel in them. अगर उनमें कोई फ्यूल नहीं होगा, अगर आप उसमें पेट्रोल या डीजल नहीं डालोगे, तो क्या आपकी कार मूव करेगी या आपकी बाइसाइकिल आपकी बाइक वगैरह मूव करेगी? Just tell me. No. Why? Because they also need energy. They also need they also need energy to do the work. If you are not fed, अगर आपको 2 दिन या 3 दिन आपको खाना ना खिलाएं, so can you do these activities? क्या आप running, walking कर पाओगे? If you are not fed, हाँ? Yes. So you will feel weakness. Why you will feel weakness? Because you are not left with any kind of energy. आपके अंदर energy नहीं होगी. So in this chapter we are going to study about various kind of energies or how we define energy in physics. हम physics में energy को कैसे define करते हैं, हम work को कैसे define करते हैं, that we are going to study. So अब आपको एक सिंपल सा इंट्रोडक्शन दिया हुआ है वर्क का, जो इसे अगर आप फॉर एग्जाम्पल वन एग्जाम्पल ऑल्सो गिवन इन योर बुक that if a child is preparing for exam, if any child is preparing for exam, she or he is studying books and copies for so many times, तो वो आप mental work कर रहे हो. हम लोग बोलते हैं कि the child is doing work, they are working very hard, they are studying for whole time, they are collecting question paper etc. और so this kind of work can be, क्या इस kind of work को हम लोग physics में work लेंगे? अगर कोई बच्चा पढ़ाई कर रहा है और वो पढ़ाई से रिलेटेड एक्टिविटीज कर रहा है, शी इज कलेक्टिंग ऑर्गेनाइजिंग her thoughts, collecting question papers, attending classes etc. हम लोग नॉर्मल लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं yes the child is doing work, but is this work, क्या हम लोग फिजिक्स में भी इसको वर्क बोलेंगे? we will just find it out in our earlier examples. Similarly, अगर आप बोलते हो कि if you are actually working hard to push a huge rock, एक बहुत बड़ा सा rock था and you are standing here, you are pushing this rock, okay, you are pushing this rock but this rock is not move at all. आपके इतने एफर्ट करने के बाद भी ये रॉक अपनी जगह से दूसरी जगह पे शिफ्ट नहीं हुआ and you get completely exhausted और आपकी सारी एनर्जी खत्म हो गई. तो क्या आप बोलोगे फिजिक्स की लैंग्वेज में you will say that work is done or not? You have not done any work on the rock as there is no displacement of the rock. Understand? ये चीज समझिए, फिजिक्स में हम लोग तब तक नहीं कहेंगे कि कोई वर्क हुआ है जब तक the object's place changes from one to the other. आपको अगर मोशन याद हो तो मोशन में हम लोग क्या बात करते थे? If the object changes its place from one place to the other, then the object moves. Otherwise तो object किसमें रहेगा? Rest position में रहेगा. तो मोशन में कब आएगा? When it changes its position from one place to the other. तो अगर आप कोई वर्क कर रहे हो किसी ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर, अगर आप किसी पहाड़ को धक्का दे रहे हो, ठीक है, here is a huge Himalayan sorry, if you are having a Himalaya, you are pushing a Himalaya and you know that the Himalaya will not at all get an inch moved from one place to the other. तो क्या आपने कुछ वर्क किया? In physics language, no, you have not done any work. You have applied so much of force, but the work done is zero. Work done is zero. In physics, we said work done is zero when there is no displacement in the position of the object. अगर कोई भी पोजीशन ऑब्जेक्ट की पोजीशन में कोई चेंज नहीं आया है, इट डज नॉट डिस्प्लेस फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू द अदर, वी सेड दैट नो वर्क इज डन येट, कोई भी वर्क नहीं हुआ है. क्लियर?
One doubt.
Yes. Yes. Ask.
Ma'am, one doubt.
Yes. Ask, beta. Ask.
Ma'am, here why it is written that if the object is in displacement, we can also say that the object is moving. So ma'am, why here is specifically written the word displacement?
Where?
Yes, ma'am, here raw as there is no displacement of the raw.
Yes. So I am telling you the same thing, right? If there is a huge rock, एक huge rock था, and you are standing, you are pushing this rock to move, but this rock is not moving. This rock does not displace. ये एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे displace नहीं हुआ है. समझ में आया बेटा? The rock does not move. Does not move despite all the efforts. आपने जितना भी इसको push किया, but this rock does not move from its initial place. ये रॉक जो है वो अपनी जगह से नहीं हिला. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ है? डिस्प्लेसमेंट का मतलब क्या होता है? तो फ्रॉम चेंजिंग फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू द अदर. और अगर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट अपनी प्लेस से चेंज ही नहीं हुआ है, डिस्प्लेस ही नहीं हुआ है, तो इट मीन्स दैट देयर इज नो डिस्प्लेसमेंट. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग?
Yes, ma'am. Displacement.
Yes, ma'am.
So ma'am, displacement is the evidence that work done is.
Yes. You will come to understand that the formula for work done comes out to be force into displacement. अगर displacement zero होगा तो work done अपने आप कितना हो जाएगा? Zero. So the formula.
ma'am, अगर आप force भी zero लगाएंगे तो work done zero हो जाएगा.
Obviously, अगर आप force लगाओगे ही नहीं तो object तो move करेगा ही ना बेटा. If you are not applying any force on the object, work कब होगा? Work will done when work is defined as the product of force and displacement. In science or in physics, we define work as the product of force into displacement. Have you understand the formula? आपको formula समझ में आया कि work done का formula क्या होता है? Work done W is equals to force into displacement. ये जब आप ये टॉपिक पढ़ोगे, work done by a constant force. So then you will understood that this work done, आप समझ रहे हो, this work done is comes out to be force into displacement, F into S. If you apply some force on the object and it changes its position or it get displaced by a distance small s, then we say that work done by a force acting on the object is equal to the magnitude of the force multiplied by the distance moved in the direction of force. जिस डायरेक्शन में आपने फोर्स लगाया था उसी डायरेक्शन में ऑब्जेक्ट कितना डिस्प्लेस हुआ है और कितना उसने डिस्टेंस कवर किया है, इन दोनों को अगर आप मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, इनका प्रोडक्ट निकालोगे, तो जो नंबर आएगा दैट विल बी गिवन, दैट विल बी द वर्क डन बाय दिस फोर्स. इस फोर्स ने या इस ऑब्जेक्ट ने क्या वर्क डन हुआ है, दैट विल बी इक्वल्स टू F इक्वल्स टू फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट. यस
Ma'am, displacement means that any shortest distance from point A to point B.
Yes, exactly.
Where displacement is used for something other thing or.
So I have told you about distance and displacement in motion chapter, and I have also tell you about that if we are talking about one direction, अगर हम लोग एक डायरेक्शन की बात कर रहे हैं और अच्छा ये बताओ, अगर ये ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो इस प्लेस से सेट दिस ऑब्जेक्ट विल बी एट 5 मीटर और अभी ये ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो 15 मीटर पे पहुंच गया है, सो व्हाट विल बी द डिस्टेंस कितना कवर किया इसने? 10 meter. Very good. So the distance covered by this object will be 10 meter. Now can you tell me the displacement of this object? 20. इन दोनों के लिए
That is
शॉर्ट
also 10 meters.
Exactly.
That is also 10 meters.
That is also 10 meter because the shortest path between these two is 10 only. अभी ये ऑब्जेक्ट ऐसे तो गया नहीं, यहाँ से यहाँ जाता, then you find this shortest distance. We are talking about one direction. The object is moving in same direction and it covers the same distance. तो जो ये 10 मीटर आया है, that is the distance as well as displacement. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग जो टर्म यूज कर रहे हैं वो सेम है. समझ में आया बेटा? Have you understood? कि इस केस में जो शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ है, yes, in this case the shortest path and the actual path are same. That is, अगर आप वो distance या displacement बोलते हो, दोनों ही equal आ रहे हैं. So हमारा फॉर्मूला क्या निकल के आ रहा है? वर्क डन का फॉर्मूला निकल के आ रहा है. We get that. लेकिन एक चीज आपको बहुत अच्छे समझनी है, that in science if we are talking about work done by a constant force, that is the force is not changing. If you are applying the force on this object, it must be of a constant value. That is, if you are applying 10 Newton force, तो 10 Newton force ही पूरे टाइम लगना चाहिए. ऐसे नहीं कि अभी 10 Newton लगा है and फिर वो चेंज होकर 11 Newton हो जाए, फिर वो 13 Newton हो जाए, फिर वो 9 Newton हो जाए. You cannot change. अगर आपको वर्क डन निकालना है by a constant force, you can use this formula of work done, W equals to F into S, only when the force applied on the object is constant. Clear? This formula is valid only if the force applied is constant. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. And not if the force is not constant,
Then you will study in class 11. तब हम लोग इंटीग्रल फॉर्मूला यूज करते हैं. वो बहुत टिपिकल फॉर्मूलाज होते हैं. आप उनको पढ़ोगे, मैं आपको बता देती हूँ. अगर आपको जानना है तो आई जस्ट टेल यू, जस्ट वेट फॉर अ मिनट. If the force is not,
is it scalar or vector?
force, देखो, force is a scalar quantity. It is having only magnitude.
Ma'am, vector.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
It does not have a direction.
Work done is not have a direction. Work done का मतलब है आपने किसी पोजीशन, मतलब किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह डिस्प्लेस करने में कितनी अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी लगाई है. ठीक है, वर्क डन और एनर्जी में रिलेशन होता है. तो आपने उसको कितना डिस्प्लेस करने में आपका कितना आपने कितना वर्क किया है, दैट इज गिवन जस्ट बाय द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ वर्क डन एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट. वी कैन नॉट टेक डायरेक्शन, हम इसमें डायरेक्शंस नहीं लेते हैं. ठीक है, you can read it here. Work has only magnitude and no direction. Work has only magnitude and no direction. Okay, when or the SI unit. अच्छा, what is the SI unit of work done? Work done की SI unit कितनी होगी?
Newton meter.
Very good.
It's Newton meter.
How you calculate it? How you calculate it?
Ma'am, SI unit of force is Newton and SI unit of displacement is meter.
Very good. So the SI unit of work done by a constant force will be equals to Newton into meter or Newton meter. Now one question is came, what do you understand by 1 joule amount of work? Okay, so work done की एक और यूनिट होती है, वो होती है जूल. ठीक है, so work done की एक यूनिट तो होती है न्यूटन मीटर, that you have calculated from the formula, and the other unit of work done is joule and represented by capital J. Clear? So this is the SI unit of work done. So we said that work done by a force acting on an object, कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट पे कितना मतलब वर्क डन करा रहा है कोई फोर्स, if a force is applied on a object, तो वो कितना वर्क करा रहा है. वर्क डन by a force acting on an object is equal to the magnitude of the force multiplied by the distance moved in the direction of the force. ठीक है, तो क्या आपने मल्टीप्लाई किया, जो कांस्टेंट फोर्स अप्लाई हुआ है ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर इनटू द डिस्प्लेसमेंट, जितने डिस्टेंस या डिस्प्लेसमेंट से ऑब्जेक्ट एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे डिस्प्लेस हुआ है. Now if I said you that the force applied on any object is 15 Newton and the object displaced 8 meter in the direction of the force. Okay, the question is, if an object is having a force of 15 Newton is applied on an object, it gets displaced by 8 meter in the direction of force, then what will be the work done? और बाय द फोर्स वर्क डन कितना आएगा? अगर ऑब्जेक्ट सेम डायरेक्शन में डिस्प्लेस हुआ है बाय 8 मीटर, हाउ मच?
120 joule.
हाउ मेनी जूल?
120 joule.
120 joule. Clear? So how you calculate it? You just multiply. वर्क डन का आपको फॉर्मूला पता है, फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट. फोर्स इज 10, सॉरी फोर्स इज 15, इट इज 8 और द आंसर विल बी 120 joule. Now 1 joule amount of work done will happen when if the force is 1 newton and displacement is 1 meter, then the work done by the force will be equals to 1 newton meter, and the unit of work is newton meter or joule, and thus 1 joule is the amount of work which is done. ठीक है, जो भी अगर आपका कोई फोर्स लग रहा है, if the force applying on the body is 1 newton force and the object displaced by 1 meter distance, तब हम बोलेंगे कितना वर्क डन हुआ है? वर्क डन will be equals to 1 joule or 1 newton meter. Understood? समझ में आया बेटा?
मैम 1 न्यूटन मीटर आया.
Yes. So the work done on the object when a force of 1 newton displaces it by 1 meter along the line of action of force. The line of action of force का मतलब जिस डायरेक्शन में फोर्स अप्लाई हो रहा था उसी डायरेक्शन में डिस्प्लेसमेंट भी हुआ है ऑब्जेक्ट में. ठीक है?
Yes.
Now do example 11.1. Example 11.1. A force of 5 newton. What? Example.
Example.
Yeah.
And that force is 5 newton and the force displacement is 2 meter. So we the work is equal to force into displacement. Force is 5 into 2.
Yes, yes. Very good. So we are talking about that if a force of 5 newton is acting on an object. अगर किसी ऑब्जेक्ट पे 5 न्यूटन फोर्स आप अप्लाई करो तो क्या आप देखते हो, यू ऑब्जर्व दैट द ऑब्जेक्ट इज डिस्प्लेस्ड थ्रू 2 मीटर इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स. जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो अपनी ओरिजिनल पोजीशन से खिसक कर कहाँ पे आ जा रहा है? 2 मीटर डिस्टेंस कवर करके न्यू पोजीशन पे आ जा रहा है. So they are asking if the force acts on the object all through the displacement, then work done will be equals to W equals to कितना हो जाएगा बेटा? Force into force is how much? Force is how much? 10 meter. Force is 10 meter. Force is 5 newton. Force is 5 newton. And what is the displacement?
Displacement 2 meter.
Yes, displacement is 2 meter. So work done comes out to be 10 newton meter, or simply you can write it in the SI unit, that is 10 joule. Is it clear? Now in text question, come to in text question. In text question number 1, just do it fast. A force of 7 newton acts on an object. The displacement is say 8 meter in the direction of the force. Let us take it that the force acts on the object through the displacement. What is the work done in this case? अब बताइए फटाफट से. Yes.
56 newton meter.
Very good. Very good. 56 newton meter or 56 joule. Very good. How you calculate it? Very simple. You know that the force is 7 newton. आपको force पता है 7 newton है. Displacement is 8 meter in the direction. तो अभी देखो बेटा, अभी आप जो पढ़ रहे हैं ना in the direction, अभी हमें पता चलेगा that force is work done में negative work done, positive work done. It depends on the displacement also. तो अभी फिलहाल that is our next topic. So first we have to understood the formula work done is equals to force into displacement when the force is constant and the displacement is in the direction of the line of force. तो अभी हमें पता है 8 मीटर डिस्प्लेसमेंट है, फोर्स लगा है 7 न्यूटन. आपको निकालना है वर्क डन ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट. वर्क डन इक्वल्स टू होता है फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट, दैट इज 7 into 8. 7 8 जा 56 and the units are newton meter. 56 newton meter or you simply say 56 joule. ठीक है. So this is what we call work done in the language of science. साइंस की लैंग्वेज में वर्क डन तभी होगा जब देयर विल बी सम डिस्प्लेसमेंट इन द ऑब्जेक्ट और देयर विल बी सम फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट. क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,